This is IGN. A powerful film about childhood trauma led by an incredible 8-year-old. This is your IGN review of Josephine by Siddhant Adlakha. Beth de Araujo's Josephine, which won both the Grand Jury Prize at Sundance as well as the festival's Audience Award, is as visceral as it is delicate. The story of an 8-year-old girl who witnesses a violent sexual assault and her parents who don't quite know how to help her cope. The movie's difficult story and its rough, raw aesthetic approach create some of the most challenging parameters for a child actress in recent memory. However, the young performance at its center is as miraculous as the film that slowly coheres around it, resulting in a freight train of emotional impact. Early one morning in San Francisco, when Josephine, played by Mason Reeves, and her father Damien, played by Channing Tatum, go running in Golden Gate Park, they're briefly separated, and the second grader watches from afar as a mysterious assailant in a green t-shirt, played by Philip Ettinger, overpowers and assaults an unsuspecting jogger, played by Syra McCarthy. In a horrifying moment, both victim and perpetrator lock eyes with the young girl before the attack is broken up and the man is chased and arrested. However, neither Damien nor his wife Claire, played by Gemma Chan, can decide on the right way to explain to Josephine what she saw, leaving her emotionally adrift as she grows more confused, more resentful of authority, and more violent towards her classmates. As the days go by, she even begins picturing the attacker in the spaces around her, even in the safety of her bedroom. De Araujo's frank, unflinching approach to this event stems from having witnessed exactly such an attack at a similar age, imbuing Josephine with an autobiographical quality. Its contours are gradually shaped by the parent characters and their expertly rendered performances, which lean into Tatum and Chan's broad types in pursuit of unexpected layers. Damien, although playful at times, is a tough-love kind of parent whose words fail him, but who demands a stiff upper lip from Josephine while trying to navigate the event and its legal aftermath. The victim moves away, leaving Josephine as the only eyewitness. Tatum's comedy has often tapped into a meathead frat boy persona, and De Araujo's film is no different. Only it captures the difficult domestic eventuality of that masculine mode in the form of a father whose solution to helping his daughter understand the world is stern silence in self-defense classes. Reeves, who De Araujo discovered at a farmer's market a few months before filming, brings a shocking naturalism to the part. Josephine is the masculine Joe to her father and the cutesy JoJo to her mother, roles which the character and the actress alike effortlessly oscillate between as they try to find a sense of stability while the floor is pulled out from under them. Josephine's growing unease is reflected in daring fashion by the young newcomer, whose growing uncertainty surrounding both human sexuality and human morality seeps into her mood in the form of subdued frustrations. Reeves holds these close to the chest until they eventually boil over. She's practically a ticking time bomb. It's as magnificent a debut performance as you'll ever see. The movie nestles broad philosophical questions within the perspective of a child, which, in tandem with Miles Ross's brilliantly breathy and propulsive score, inject a terrifying undercurrent into moments of dramatic simplicity. This is centered around the magic of a young performer guiding us through the story's silent developments by getting lost in thought and self-loathing, and the adult characters who aren't emotionally equipped to meet her gaze. All this combined makes Josephine one of the most powerful, shattering works of drama to emerge from the modern American independent scene. The tragedy of an 8-year-old who witnesses a sexual assault and who has to find her own strength when her parents fail to help her cope. Beth de Araujo's Josephine is one of the year's most aesthetically sure-footed films. Mason Reeves delivers one of the most stunning child performances in recent memory, while Channing Tatum and Gemma Chan lean into their familiar acting hallmarks, but find uncomfortable new layers as a mother and father bound by their own upbringings. The result is visceral, gentle, and ultimately shattering. Josephine's IGN score? A perfect 10 out of 10. Thanks for listening to IGN. My name is Tony Jackson, and for the latest updates on Josephine, visit us at IGN.com.
Spoken Layer.